That is not good. Anybody else hear that sound of silence? That's what it sounds like whenever you actually put, this is really cool, whenever you actually run electricity out to an irrigation for the first time that you've ever seen. She's leaking just a little bit. But hey, she's running, that's all that matters, right? There goes the airplane. So, might as well walk on the tightrope, right? This bridge is really cool. We might need to put more dirt right here, so then that way it's just like a nice little walking step. But we're up here at Russellville. We're gonna look at the, there's two airplanes. We're gonna look at the corn out here, see how the disease looks, see if we got real bad disease pressure, and if we do, we'll have Ross spray it. We've made up our minds that on the rest of this year, non-irrigated ground's gonna get sprayed with Triver Pro, and then the irrigated ground's gonna get sprayed with Veltima. Reason being is that Veltima is a better fungicide, a lot stronger, and it has a lot more ups and downs to it than your Triver Pro. So yeah, we're gonna look at it. This corn is still pollinating though, as you can see. I mean, shake it a little bit and you can see the pollen come off of it. So that's good. Ooh, that don't look healthy. Also, it kind of looks like it rained up here last night. Ground's wet. Not really seeing anything. There's some gray leaf spot. This field does not look all that too terribly bad. Looks really good. But obviously, guys, we are a little bit more worried about our irrigated corn ground than what we are about our non-irrigated corn ground, because your irrigated corn ground is going to make you more money whether you like it or not. So we're going to try and spend as much money as what we can to make as much money as what we can, I guess is the way to put it. The only difference in that Veltima versus the Triver Pro is the Veltima does cost about another $1. It really is not that bad, another $1 the acre. But I mean, that adds up whenever you're talking running it over the rest of our irrigated acres. So now we're going to go over there and we're going to check that field. That field was planted before this one, so that field should be a little bit farther along, should tell us how that disease pressure is looking and how this disease pressure is looking in this field. So yeah.
So guys, how you guys doing? Spraying. Just got filled up and going back to the field. Got my girlfriend with me today. But yep, still spraying corn fungicide. Almost done down here in our Steckler farm, which is in Decker, Indiana. Almost done with it. Got my last load here, last 70 acres or so, because I went ahead and changed to 20 gallons the acre now instead of 14 to maybe try to get better coverage, which it seems like it's getting a little bit better coverage now that I've kind of upped my gallons. So we're gonna that looks like it's doing a little bit better from what I can see inside the cab. So been spraying with that now. Alex was here. He was using his drone and getting drone footage of stuff, but I don't know of what. He said he was looking at see how my row sense was working and stuff, but I don't happen to see his truck here anymore. Unless he pulled it in the field, he may have left. So I don't know. But well, let's see if I can get some shot. I want to get some stuff on me and bring your cab today before it gets too dark. So good. It's 5:20, currently 5:20. So I'm gonna try to hopefully get this field done so I can bring some stuff home tonight. So see what I can do.
So I guess today is going to be a learning day for Ross.
Hey guys.
Nobody was talking to you. So this was the corn that we sprayed pre-tassel with Veltima. Ross, now you can speak.
Hi guys.
And we're going to look at it and see if we can find any disease. It's a little bit wet, but you know what? Screw it. We'll find out what it looks like, I guess. But I didn't really want to drive all the way down the lane because I didn't want to have to walk and get the tractor.
No, you mean me walk to get the tractor?
Oh yeah, I forgot I got Ross with me, so I can just have him walk to get the tractor. We got a problem, folks. That is not good at all. That probably looks worse than a normal cornfield. I will be having a word with BASF. Alright, so now I gotta go run an errand into John Deere. I gotta check on they're supposed to be sending files to the co-op for a Veltima trial, and then they are also going to, they should also be, yeah, they should send that file to them. Ross is gonna work around the shop. Him and Augie are in the shop changing a fuel level sensor on the truck, and then they're gonna go up to Russellville and look at one of the semis that we got up there. They couldn't get to start yesterday, so they're gonna go check it out, make sure everything's all right on it, see what's wrong with it, see if it's got a loose wire or what. And then I have to go up to Emerson and meet my chemical dealer about that Veltima stuff, figure out what's wrong, figure out why, and yeah, we'll go from there. But I'll let you guys know what we end up finding out about it. But that Veltima stuff sure is supposed to be good stuff, but I don't know what we done wrong. We'll have to look at it and see. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see what we can find out. So yeah, we're pulling into John Deere now. Gotta check this out and get everything lined up to get them files sent over, and then on to the next.
So how you guys doing today? So today's kind of been raining outside, can't tell. Me and Alex have been going out. We went up and got an airplane scheduled, place to spray. So
they were just out screwing around. Don't let them fool you.
No, but now I'm back, so I was gonna help Augie finish this up.
I am mechanic, spelled M-E-K-A-N-I-K. Mechanic.
No, I'm helping finish this up, and then when we get this done, we're gonna go over to Russellville, see if I can figure out what's wrong with my water truck semi. Maybe to see maybe if got some wires loose or the starter went out of it, because I tried to bring it home last night and it wouldn't start. So we're gonna go try to figure that out. But I'm gonna get this done first so I can get his help.
This is a fuel tank. I think, yeah. It's dented in there at the bottom. It's been dented up. And this thingy, when you push it down in there, this is the float and stuff, and where it sucks fuel out of. It won't sit flush down in there, and it keeps popping it to the side. So it's probably gonna have to be replaced. That's Ross's problem. I'm just gonna run away so that he can do it. Yeah. You can have this back, Ross.
Okay. No. If we can, hold this for a second, Augie, and we'll show him the dented fuel tank.
She's got a good old dent in it.
You can tell. As you can tell, it's a bit dented. So, yeah, we got that.
But hey, we replaced the fuel level sensor, which is that boy right there. That's the float, and that's the sensor. So we replaced it, and now we've got more issues. Typical day on Roof Farms. Well, we got a little bit wet on the way back. I look like I ran underneath the super soaker about 50 different times, covered in head to toe with water. So we did end up thinking though that we do have a problem. They're supposed to send a BASF rep hopefully sometime this week. We can look at it and then decide if we're going to need to spray it again or what we're going to need to do. So, but we'll get it figured out. It sure will be interesting to see. It will be to hear what they have to say, especially the lady that is our rep from BASF, and we'll figure something out. But I'll keep you guys posted on that. Probably be the next video. But yeah, we're gonna head back towards the farm, I think. So yeah, that's next stop. So now we're gonna take this tractor for 4-H that they'd been using. We're gonna wipe off the seat first because I really don't want to get anywhere in what I did earlier, and then I gotta put the bucket on it. Put the bucket back on it so then John Deere can come and get it back, and then yeah, guess that's it for tractor driving this year. Sadly, they decided to not do the area driving portion of the competition, which I did not really like, and they're probably not gonna do state now either, so whatever. Nothing we can do about it, I guess. So fire right up. So we got the bucket put on there. That was actually really easy. Really easy to take that bucket on and off. Once you get it figured out on how to do it, it's not that bad. But now I'm gonna go up to the shop. I just realized that my boots are filthy, so I'm gonna clean them off real quick, and then I got a salesman coming from John Deere. So next up on the list, ooh, got my finger on my keys, rough. But we're going to go up to the shop, salesman coming, and I'm gonna go scout some more fields after a bit. So I'll probably end up putting that other shirt back on. But yeah, plan for right now at least until we get there.
Yes.
You get muddy?
Huh?
You get wet or muddy?
I was working on helping Steven over there for a second. Trying to get some of this brake stuff off.
Have fun with that.
Well, I found an easy way to get into the field. Oh well. So this is our big cornfield down here. This is Bloods. It's a pretty good sized field. It's probably one of our biggest fields. And we are going to look at it, see how the disease looks, see how the fungicide's handling. and yeah, just see what everything looks like. Hopefully we don't see too terribly much, and yeah. So if you see here, you do see a little bit of gray leaf spot. Sadly, there ain't nothing that we can do about that at all. I mean, obviously this corn's already got ears on it. Look at that sucker. It's pretty good size, the size of my arm, so yeah. We'll go out there and we'll have to, I hate tall corn like this, but I'm gonna call my chemical dealer and see what he thinks about there still being gray leaf spot out here. I mean, yeah, granted this was sprayed about 2 weeks ago, but it should be looking at least a little bit better than what it does. But there ain't nothing we can do about it other than just kind of ask about it and see, and maybe learn something out of it. That is nice here. Look at that thing. Most of that field looks like that. Wow. We're looking at a pretty good crop right there. So I just done the math on it, and this year, if all these other fields look like that, are gonna look like a 240 bushel year. I don't know, but optimal conditions are 0.013 on test weight, or whatever weight you want to call that, on grain weight, plus your kernels around, kernels long, and how many ears are on like 1/1000th of an acre or whatever it is. It's like 17 feet or whatever, and we had about 24, 25, and that one was 16 around and 47 long. And optimal conditions are 0.13, which really, without the proper tools, you can't really be for sure on that. But yeah, this is gonna be one good looking corn crop. I don't know, I need to call my chemical dealer though and figure out what I need to do about that gray leaf spot, because I don't like that gray leaf spot being in my cornfield. So especially now, I need to take care of that like ASAP. So I just dropped Augie off up here at Robinson. He's gonna take my sprayer back home. It needs to go back home so then we can change the oil in the hubs on it. And then I am going to go get my tires for my Razor. I ended up getting new tires for it. They should be in, and I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna go pick up one of my buddies, and we're gonna go drive on over there and check her out, I guess. But driving slowly, very slowly. Hey Ross,
Yeah.
Where's the other forklift at?
Oh, I'm just blind, I guess.
Yes, I stole your GoPro.
Oh, is that mine?
Get over it.
Oh, okay.
Mine's in the other truck.
I guess I'm just blind.
So Ross somehow magically broke the International. It won't run now, so we took fuel up there thinking that maybe it was out of fuel. We'd done a bunch of things thinking that maybe it was something else, and now we think it's the injection pump. But we also think now it could be a leak in the hose, because the hose has to have suction, which therefore the suction, to be able to pull, you can't have any air leaks. So we are not really sure at all what's wrong with it, but we'll figure it out probably next video, I'd say. But hopefully, because we gotta get running next week. We got Southern Rust coming.
I know.
Okay.
But I don't know how many times you told me this.
Why don't you go ahead and unload your thing so then you can go on your vacation.
It's like a weekend thing. I'm going back Monday.
Oh my. Only Ross.